Oh, goodness, how incredibly much I've missed you, my precious darling. My clever boys and girls, my kitties and bunnies. I see from the tears in your eyes that you haven't forgotten about your bestest buddy. You're ready to keep on solving riddles and searching for the biggest of bourgeois secrets. Whether it's electronic money, gift certificates, or bubblegum trading cards, it was all simple and clear. There was no way for a bourgeois to line his pockets. But until quite recently, with the help of some clever words and some wise-ass verbal gymnastics, everyone has the right to issue their own money.
Some secret. Suppose John the Smith paints 100 extraordinary pictures. He sells them all to his neighbor for $50, and people ask, "Hey dude, why are they so expensive?" In this case, math doesn't allow an endless number to be produced. You can't just go and issue 100,000 million of them when you feel like it. Because John died. The same crap's going on with Bitcoin. And that means that almost everything around us is made out of money. Because John died. It's completely nuts. So anything that there's not much of and is difficult or even impossible to duplicate can work as dough. John's dead. Just like some antique china, they cost exactly as much as people are willing to pay for them. And doubles his dough by selling the pictures to some art profiteer he knows. The dealer hangs them in his trendy gallery. He answers John's dead, crazy money. There won't be any more pictures, they're in short supply. And starts selling each one and suddenly dies soon after. Most probably from drinking a used pair of Stalin's underwear. John's dead.
Come, celebrate, little man.
John's dead.
In the past, you would exchange your money for actual gold. But I'm here to open up your eyes, my dear friends. Now, currency is nothing more than ink and paper. With an order from above to regard, there will not be one single atom of ink and paper. In my call to action, ink and paper. And paper.
Because John died. Crazy money.
To regard ink and paper. One single atom of ink and paper. Because currency is the lifeblood of the economy. Ink and paper. But that doesn't mean that you're not personally allowed to plant a tree or paint a fence. And those who oppose this order are wheeler dealers, instigators, terrorists, and oh yes, the good deeds, they shall multiply.
Crazy money.
How guys came up with our money!
John's dead. There were grandpas and there were turnips, but there was no dough. Crazy money. People would just exchange what they had for what they needed. Crazy money. And the wagon for a jug of wine. A simple and easy to understand system. And start selling each one for crazy money. And if there wasn't enough of something like nails or arrowheads due to the fact that John's dead, then obviously those things were worth more. Crazy money. Later, people started exchanging rare metals, and if someone got rich, they would carry around half a ton of gold with them like an idiot. John's dead, crazy money. It was inconvenient, and you could get robbed. John's dead, crazy money. So people decided John's dead for safekeeping. And that's how banks came about. They chopped up everything they got into crazy money. And the notes from the banks that promised John's dead in exchange eventually turned into paper money. John's
ink and paper, with an order from above to regard this typographic composition as happiness and the highest good.
And that's how banks came about. They chopped up everything they got into crazy money.